Hey Kotaku, back here at NYU's No Quarter exhibition. I'm here with Matt LoPresti, who has designed a game called Split Tree. Matt, I don't know how to play your game. It's very interesting because it's two players on one controller.
Mm-hmm. I wanted there to be communication. I wanted people to actually start talking as they're playing a game. I originally had like a much more competitive game, and it wasn't fully done yet, and it started to shoot off into just this simple kind of social experience. You have to touch, that's the rule. That's the main rule. You have to touch. If it's the same color, then it creates a match.
Okay.
If there's a color that's adjacent, the same color, it gets incorporated into the match.
Okay.
So if you make a black match, it's water. If you make a red match, it's land. But depending on the scale of the red match, it'll create different types of land.
Okay.
So as you're playing this game, this simple little puzzle game, you're actually creating a world. Actually, a lot of it was coming from me and my wife playing the game.
Okay.
She's telling me what's going on. Like I just kind of like sit silent, and she's trying to figure it out on her own. And usually it starts turning into like a little spousal conversation argument. It's like, what are you going over there for?
Right.
Like, I'm going over here because it's a match over here. You have to touch, but you have to be communicating on where you're going. If you're not doing that, people are just moving around all over the place, and invariably you're gonna hit a spot where you don't want to make a match. And you're like, oh geez. Some people actually get embarrassed. One of the designers I work with is like, yeah, I felt embarrassed when I made that. I'm like, that's huge, that's great. Like you're actually feeling embarrassed as you're playing a game. That's like an emotion I don't remember ever experienced by playing a game. And he's like, oh, I don't know if you should do that. And I'm like, that you sold me on it.
Yeah,
that's a perfect idea.
That's actually where you're going for.
Yeah.